2015 was catastrophic in as far as rain is concerned in Malawi. For the first time ever, water levels hit their record high, with many houses submerged in fierce waters that were bursting from the Shira River and other rivers. Chikwawa and Palombe districts were some of the hardest hit districts. These districts are among 15 districts synonymous with floods. Almost every year, these areas are severely affected by floods during the rainy season. When the floods strike, business comes to a standstill, roads are cut off, and most of all, households are displaced. Despite government and other stakeholders continuously asking local residents to move upland, communities are resistant, among other reasons claiming that they cannot relocate from their homes and farmlands which were left behind by their ancestors. The Malawi Red Cross, with funding from the European Union Humanitarian and Civil Protection, is engaging communities through drama. Drama is said to be one of the most effective ways of sending messages. This is because it is both exciting and educating at the same time. It is believed that through these community drama groups, communities will get the message of disaster reduction and response. Jakumata Yokonia is a leader of Zateka Drama Group from Traditional Authority Ngowe in Chikwawa district, and he says communities here are eager to watch the drama and they are slowly receiving the message to safeguard their lives and properties following natural calamities.
Most people are interested in drama more than the conventional way of communicating information. When you just talk, they don't take it serious, but when you dramatize, they can easily relate to issues. Before we create performance, we first do research, find out the issues that a particular area is struggling with. For instance, some of the messages that are carried in the plays include teaching people on the dangers of wanton cutting down of trees, teaching communities not to build their houses near riverbanks and not to grow their crops near riverbanks, but also for them to move upland.
School children have not been left behind in this drive. They too are also relaying disaster preparedness messages to their peers through drama, choirs, and poetry, among others. Yemikani Roderick is a pupil at Mwanawanjovu Primary School in Tie Ngowe's area in Chikwawa district, and he says as children they also feel the pain of floods. When floods strike, schools become evacuation centers which house displaced families, and this in turn affects the learning process.
For madza makao sukulu ponseva anthu ena atha madzi mamidzimu amabwera mpano zakhala masukulu ndiye ana sukulu timapita malo abasi timapita khala panja maphunziro mamiro amene.
Palombe district is another district which has had its own fair share of floods, and the Malawi Red Cross is also carrying out similar interventions to those it is doing in Chikwawa. Communities in Traditional Authority Kaduya are being engaged through drama. The message is very clear: stay away from flood-prone areas and move upland to avoid the effects of floods. But another interesting part of interventions in Palombe is how communities are using early warning systems. Through the project, communities were trained on how to use the river gauge to read the rainfall pattern. Using the river gauge, the communities are able to tell if they are at risk of floods, and people are told to steer clear of flood-prone areas. Simon Abraham is the chairperson of the Area Civil Protection Committee in Singano Village in Traditional Authority Kaduya's area, and he says people have responded well to the disaster reduction messages.
I would like to appreciate Malawi Red Cross Society just for the project, what we call it Eco Project. And through Malawi Red Cross Society, the drama groups have been trained in 3 TAs, namely TA Nkumba, Kaduya, as well as TA Chiwalo, and people have been receiving messages on how to coordinate. At TA levels, we have several structures. So Eco Project has taught us how to coordinate whenever a disaster occurs in our areas. And again, I would like to thank the Malawi Red Cross Society on Eco Project, just because of the river gauges. I think this is very important because the communities have been losing their lives whenever the floods occurs. So the installment of the river gauges have bring something good, so that many of the lives will be saved.
The Malawi Red Cross says there has been tremendous progress in convincing communities to move upland to more safe areas using drama as a tool. Rosta Kufandiko is the Disaster Risk Reduction Manager for the Malawi Red Cross. He underscores the importance of drama, which he says is interactive in nature.
This program has been so effective. You may recall that when we were starting it, we talked about community preparedness and also community response. So we have seen the changes when we had some floods. We saw how effective the communities respond to the floods, but also we have also seen how effective the strategy that they were employing have been effective. For example, the use of drama group. This type of drama group that we have trained the school children as well as the community members is an interactive type of drama group, where a community member or maybe the school pupils could come and replace somebody who is an actor in that drama, and maybe act as if that person is replacing the one who was an actor before.
In 2015, more than 1 million people were affected by floods and over 300,000 families were displaced. This is what prompted organizations such as the Red Cross to step in with disaster reduction programs.